Benchmarking Gender Gaps. Findings from the Global Gender Gap Index 2021. The gender gap has affected millions of Filipinos in the past years. With the help of vocal men and women, our country has produced multiple laws and have created programs and multimedia information drive that help education on gender reality. The gender gap is a problem that keeps Filipinos from reaching their full potential as a human being and as a member of society. We want to find out whether programs designed to educate the people would improve the lives of Filipinos, both men and women. Gender equality is not only a fundamental human right, but a necessary foundation of a peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world. Gender inequality is the social process by which men and women are treated not as equals. The treatment may arise from distinctions regarding biology, psychology, or cultural norms. The Philippines has close to 78% of its overall gender gap. Once a member of a top 10 on the Global Gender Gap Index, the country now ranks with 16th due to small decline in its score, 78.1 down to 1.8 percentage points. Philippines boasts the smallest gender gap of the Asian continent by far. Legislative victories for women in the Philippines since 1992 to present is getting stronger, with the latest law in 2013 declaring November 25 of every year as National Consciousness Day of the Elimination of Violence Against Women and Children, RA 10398. As Dr. Carol Sabrichea mentioned in her last video, last 2013 about gender and multimedia in the Philippines, men were too lax even in education, where most of the passers for UPCAT were women. In the data that we have gathered from 2007 to 2021, our rank in gender equality had lowered. The result could only mean that more men have increased their capabilities or that more information drive is required to reach women's empowerment. The Philippines has one of the lowest rates of gender disparity in the world. In the Global Gender Gap Index 2021, the Philippines ranked 60th out of 153 countries for gender equality. The Philippines ranks higher than any other Asia-Pacific country but New Zealand. These rows range between the mother's traditional position, looking after children and household, health, to jobs in the political arena and education. Although we know that there is a decrease in the rank for 3 years, we are aware that in this information age, more people know and understood gender equality throughout the country. This result still means that we cannot stop pushing to educate everyone about gender equality, primarily through multimedia. Despite the significant progress and achievements for women's rights the Philippines has garnered so far, and the country still needs further development.